I've been a poor student, a poor kid, a poor soul. I left school, broken rules, never learned to let things go. I played in the danger pool, there is nothing good in nothing. There's no limit, it goes deep or nothing. Done things I won't defend. Maybe I need some new thinking, maybe I need a different end. I don't have shallow inside, but it goes deep or nothing. Yeah, it goes deep or nothing, and there's no limit to the nothing. There is no mark, no halfway line. I keep running in the dark, and the fault is mine. It goes deep or nothing, no shallow tide. I swim where the sharks bite hard, and there is no limit to the nothing. I tend to side with the bad guys. It is my natural means, but I always keep on rising, no matter how clean. And I got no disguise, no place to hide. So with the sharks I will ride. It goes deep or nothing. Jack and Jill went up a hill to get a pail of water. Jack fell down and Jill walked on, and no one ever saw her again. Some say she ran off with another man, but every family reunion remembers Jill's name. And Jack will never be the same. Some say he's grown quite lame, but Jill has certainly moved on. Oh, the stories we're told, warm something cold from something old. Oh, the stories we're told. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall and then he fell. His rival took it all, and none of his men or women could put Humpty back together again. And that is all because misfortune favors your enemy, and walls don't care who's climbing them, as long as they get their ends without losing their head. Oh, the stories we're told, warm something cold from something old. Oh, the stories we're told. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. You can sleep through the roughest weather. The cows can be loose and the sheep forlorn, and no one may come to redeem them. You can even sleep through Judgment Day if you pretend you didn't hear it coming. Every hay bale softens what may when the bell keeps ringing, calling you from where you lay. But that is where you'll stay. Oh, the stories we're told. Oh, the stories we're told. Warm something cold from something old. Oh, the stories we're told. Mary had claimed it. She walked the town with empty hands, exclaiming that she could have saved it. But the consequence of walking the land is that you have to eat to survive, and every living thing obeys that command, because reality reigns supreme. Oh, the stories that we're told, the stories we're told, oh, from the cold of the old. Oh, the stories we're told, the stories we're told. I keep chasing down 100%, 'cause my mind don't ever let me stop. I ain't no megalomaniac or none of them little Leah names. I got them imperfection blues creeping on me like a monster in the night. I don't feel real unless I prove that fear might be right. My insecurity's stuck on the ideal, and the ideal don't never lose. Yeah, I got them imperfection blues, and the blues be choosing what I do. Oh so, anywho, if I could do like 25% of what my hero do, I'd be the coldest little ghoul in the whole damn boneyard. True, but that still ain't enough for me. I keep raising that bar past humanity. I take the shot like I'm a robot, then wig out at the calamity. Yeah, I got them imperfection blues creeping on me like a monster in the night. I don't feel real unless I prove that fear might be right. My insecurity stuck on the ideal, and the ideal don't ever lose. Yeah, I got them imperfection blues, and the blues be choosing what I do. Oh so, anywho, if I could be a god, I'd lay in heaven, quiet and still. No more shrinking down to nothing, no more blending to my own will. All them false instincts telling me I'm too small. I just need less defensiveness and the strength not to fall off my own call. I got them imperfection blues, but I'm learning how to bend. Maybe I don't need perfection just to feel alive again. My insecurities kneel to the ideal, but I'm breaking all their rules. Yeah, I got them imperfection blues, but tonight the blues don't choose till they catch me slipping again.
I've got a wall of tears in my gut, been mixing there since I was young. They hold me tight like they think I'm stuck, like I don't wanna grow up, like I'm safer if I stay undone. Cement and sand and tears combined, pressed down hard and cured by time. Every step feels like that march again. My body remembers what my mind don't let in. Why can't my body and mind align? Why is my head so hard sometimes? There's an invisible wall that feels like concrete, rebars bend deep where the heart should be. It was built with love, with the best intent to guard a boy, keep the world content. So why would I not mix it up? This wall of tears. and pours, till the reservoir breaks and the flood gives way, and there's nothing left to crash on my canyon floor. Maybe the cracks are how the light gets in. Maybe the flood is how the warmth begins. Maybe the boy I was is calling through, saying, let it fall, I'm still here with you. Why can't my body and mind align? Why is my head so hard sometimes? There's an invisible wall that feels like concrete, with bars bent deep where the heart should be. It was built with love, with the best intent, to guard a boy, keep the world content. But I'm learning now to loosen up this wall of tears in my gut. Sometimes people don't heal, they feel the world within, and it's another place that was never meant for them. Sometimes people slip out of reality, not running, just drifting, because every room burns, and even within won't let them breathe. They reach for the sky, but can't find the earth, and the ground stays cold. Nothing there loves, they stop asking for more, because the answers never come. Sometimes people don't heal, they don't know where to go, when even the Lord above looks like he's looking past them. They wanna hug so bad, their bones baking, but the doors inside won't open. The hurt sits too deep, guarding like it's taken all that can be given deep within. Their eyes don't argue with the life they're in. They try to step into the world with something to give, but the world shrugs them off and they fall back down, like that's the script they were handed at birth, and that's how they live, not healed, just surviving the wound.
Policeman on my elbow, let it by my knee. Ain't no copping, please, honey, or maybe you might wanna be free. Only dare slip out the back when the night won't let you leave. Slide up
in my fancy car, catch a coattail to nowhere. You can't scar no scar, ain't nobody gon' care. Policeman on my elbow, convicts on the run. Take a heavy blow, whole block go quiet for a quick draw gone. Man on the lam, got his woman in a jam. Ain't no room for feelings in a violent man. Public cover in place, yeah, he's still on the lam. Can't find no grace, mind all scrambled down. Uncle Sam out looking, don't know where to go. Fed's been taking a tookin', try to sniff out the right road. Side up in my fancy car, catch a coattail to nowhere. You can't scar no scar, ain't nobody gon' care. Policeman on my elbow, got him under his knee. Now you can cop that plea, honey, you belong to me.
I got friends in every corner, I can call them on a dime, 'cause they know I always showed up. Gave them heart, gave them mind. Just a flip of the switch, and I'm rich 'cause I prize the right people. And they know the kind of gravity I can reach when I call for the sequel. Yeah, I'm practicing what I'm preaching, 'cause I've been steady, I've been honest, I've been showing up and reaching. If you're falling, I'll be on it. I don't talk it, I just keep it. Every bond I've ever built is a promise I'm still keeping. Yeah, I'm doing what I said I would. Practicing what I'm preaching. Practicing what I'm preaching. I can read the slightness in an eye, I can steady any friend. When they're having a hard time, they know I know when to say when. I'm never just along for the ride, there's never a dead ending, 'cause I love to always be practicing what I'm preaching. You can walk around in packs, I won't be lined up in that stack, but I'm always close enough to fill in what you lack. And what I can, I know who can. I've been through just about everything, and I'm still learning new secrets, still meeting new folks weekly, 'cause I'm practicing what I'm preaching. I don't measure life in trophies, I don't chase a crowd for meaning. I just keep my circle chosen, keep my word and keep it clean. If you call me in the midnight, you'll hear boots out on the street. That's me practicing what I'm preaching. Yeah, I've been steady, I've been honest, I've been showing up and reaching. If you're falling, I'll be on it. I don't talk it, I just keep it. Every bond I've ever built is a promise I'm still keeping. Yeah, I'm doing what I said I would. Practicing what I'm preaching. Practicing what I'm preaching. I found the one got to work, 3 kids came along into our world. Every penny gone was a penny earned. My oldest cried for 3 long months, and then she smiled so wide. It paid back every sleepless night, every late night drive, every bottle of that special stuff we bought because we loved from the start. The other 2 came, and the troubles came right along with them. Seizures, breathing scares, hearts right in their playpen. But we knew one thing: you love your children, and you keep up the thing, not knowing it will end from the start. They grew, they found their passions, and we took the blame when life taught them lessons. We weren't perfect, but we showed up. Our love never failed, even when their judgment showed us and tore off the veil. Years passed, they drifted, but I still hear the crying, still feel the wheel under my hands. On those long night drives, my baby's grown up, scattered to the wind, and I don't always know where they've been. It's hard being the one blamed from the start, when all you ever offered was your heart. And even that gets taken apart from the start. You protecting folks that keep wrecking my town, man, I'm done with it. You call that success, taking all our progress just so you can flex. Say less, say less, I'm tired of that flex. You driving yourself straight into ruin, then wonder why nobody cares. Heavy weapons still mean something, but you out of here acting like you're witnessing your own death in the streets. You're fooling yourself. Say less, say less. We hear you, you passed your test, but I'm still done with it. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. Say less, say less. You ain't my witness. I'm starting to wonder if you really want equality, or you just fronting on some morbid power trip, some little religion with no God in it. And you still want blessings, now miss me with that mess. Say less, say less, say less, say less. You ain't my witness. Oh, we need some kind of order, but you're moving like a Manchurian candidate, trying to tear down every border. Sometimes borders need to be created. These colleges out here building some brand new moral disorder, just so they can prove they're the ones who need the power. Say less, say less. We hear you, you pass your test, but people in charge for they face what others face. I'm still done with it. Say less, say less. You ain't my witness yet.
pulled up already. You're preaching heavy, but some still want a city. Not living in a world that's the same. Someone done played a mind game and we wanna keep our lane.
I'm clinging to some simple rules, like a lifeline thrown from the shore. I'm trying to be a stoic, but I'm not sure I can do it anymore. I saw a cloud shaped like my problems, and I took it as a sign. It started spiraling in the wind, 'cause I couldn't find the time to daydream while I should be doing something other than the sublime. I'm trying to be a stoic, but I'm reactive and dramatic instead. I catastrophize everything daily, then remember what Epictetus said. I'm clinging to some simple rules, like a lifeline thrown from the shore. I'm trying to be a stoic, but I'm not sure I can do it anymore. So I take cold showers complaining, do hard things while I groan and swear. I practice voluntary hardship, but I narrate it like a planned nightmare. Still I show up with my principles, even when my mood's a mess. Trying to act from character, not whatever I feel next. And fate keeps throwing curveballs, like it's testing my resolve. I rant, I stomp, I bargain, then I shrug and let it evolve. But sooner or later it balls up, and it starts an avalanche. 'Cause maybe life's not personal, maybe it's just the way it goes. And maybe loving what I'm giving is the only peace I'll ever know. I'm trying to be a stoic, though I flare up like a flare in the night. But every time I calm my breathing, something in me feels real tight. I'm clinging to these simply impossible rules, like a map made to help simple fools. I'm trying to be a stoic, and the words are easy truths. But sometimes I just wanna be something less extraordinary. So maybe I'll just be me. I got this rash for my worry and I walk for a while. Saved up some money thinking maybe I'll run. Life ain't fun when you feel like you could be anyone. The weight on my chest feels heavy as a ton. Why don't they like me, mama? Dad moved on, but he still buys my love. Why don't they like me, mama? 12 years old with nowhere to go. And I'm trying, but it's wearing me down. This little red scratch and my itch won't drown. I keep hiding my hands, keep my sleeves pulled low, but the worry comes back like it wants me to know I'm the one they don't choose, the one they walk past. It's hard for anybody, especially now. Got a few friends, but only on weekends. They don't sit with me at school. I've got this rash for my worry again, and no one wants to walk those halls. I got this rash for my worry, and I never know how long it'll last, but it sure does mark me as the outcast, and that's hard. for anybody, especially now. Maybe someday I'll grow out of this skin, find a place where the world lets me in. But right now I'm just trying to breathe, trying to believe there's a kid underneath who just can't get out of his skin. And I'm trying, but it's wearing me thin. This little red scratch in my itch won't drown. I keep hiding my hands, keep my sleeves pulled low, but the worry comes back like it wants me to know I'm the one they don't choose, the one they walk past. It's hard for anybody, especially now. Maybe I'll walk to another town and spend all of my allowance on gas, but I'm not fully grown. But it makes me feel high, because I can't any lower as I itch and I scratch and sit in my past, losing faith. Ambition make you blind, can't see that fire in your eyes. All that chaos in your mind be squeezing out them lies. You think what you're leaving behind, some kind of sacrifice. But folks who move on ain't sitting by themselves. They pick up all their pieces, find somewhere else to dwell. They don't take nothing for granted, especially what folks do. They know what they learned and they know how to groove on the move. Groove on the move. Groove on the move. You waiting in the shallow, that's just that surface vibe. You can swim out to the deep end, drown trying to chase that style. Ain't nothing on either side worth getting riled. If you stay in the shallow, that's just your style. Yeah, folks who move on ain't sitting by themselves. They pick up all their pieces, find somewhere else to dwell. They don't take nothing for granted, especially what folks do. They know what they learn and they know how to groove on the move. Groove on the move. Groove on the move. You can chase what's shiny, hold on to what's blue, but the ones who stay grounded, they know what they've been through. They don't beg for attention, ain't running just for a few. They stand in their truth and they know how to groove on the move. Groove on the move. Groove on the move. Groove on the move. Elizabeth gets no rest. She stays up all night and somehow still passes her test. After staying up 3 days, Elizabeth gets no rest. No one could date her that she hasn't outgrown. Not talking about no former girlfriends, just the way she stands alone. If you wanna see her, watch her walk through the door and slip out the back like she's been there before. She's got a knack for people liking her, and you can't ignore what she might enjoy. She isn't spoken for, but you might do all the speaking she'll implore. And every word you drop lands soft instead of breaking, never lost in the rubble, 'cause she don't deal in rabble. And she's the kind who remembers what you said last week, the kind who laughs at being the kind, being making people feel a little more seen, a little less stressed
magic trick, it's just her way, just a quiet way of passing her test after staying up all day. She's got that gentle gravity, pulls you in without a plan. You think you're just talking, but she's into who you are, sometimes better than you can. And when she smiles, it's like she's letting you in on a journey for a while. No regret in her step, just a life she's living herself, and a piece she somehow kept. Just try to following her rhythm, and she's always half a beat ahead, floating through the hours on the night shift every night. Yeah, she's the kind who remembers what you said last week, the kind who laughs at being a kind being. She makes you feel a little more seen, a little less stressed. That's Elizabeth, and maybe that's the secret way that impossibly staying up 3 days.
St. Paul, Minnesota, old Pig's Eye town, where every grifter gets a square shake so long as he's on the take. Every flop, every hot plate kept the boys snug after dark. Dylan the carpets, the whole damn gang. Old Connor's layover had the fixing tight, a gentleman's arrangement for the big shots to rest their head. A soft shoe stopover with a comfy bed. Give 'em the river ride in the Three Forks, don't even need a skiff. Pig's Eye paradise for gangsters, living high on lifted goods, living high on lifted goods. Pig's Eye paradise for gangsters, living high on lifted goods. A few get snatched in the snatch racket, anybody could be the score. Deals get inked in the bag, every handshake's got a trapdoor. City Hall keeps the blinds drawn, papers print the party line. Under the tunnels they live real fine, as long as you don't chirp, as long as you follow their design. Crime's down again this month, funny how the stats behave when the heat and the hoodlums drink from the same well they pave. Give 'em the river ride in the Three Forks, don't even need a skiff. Pig's Eye paradise for gangsters, living high on lifted goods, living high on lifted goods. Pig's Eye paradise for gangsters, living high on lifted goods. Under the street lamps, under the steeples, many a saint's got a crooked collar. Hush money whispers through the alley, same river carries the freight. And the city keeps smiling polite like, pretending it don't know the take. But the frozen water remembers the bodies, and the bodies are certainly there. One floated up just last month, found him in Winona, not much of a dignified grave. Give 'em the river ride in the Three Forks, don't even need a skiff. Pig's Eye paradise for gangsters, living high on lifted goods, living high on lifted goods. Pig's Eye paradise for gangsters, downriver it is always understood, the dead don't live in our neighborhood.